charge, it's going to be really nice, especially if you're heavy into using weapon mastery. For only 35% chance to get an extra, I think it's 50% critical weapon dance and weapon chance and weapon damage. Really nice. Static push hits like a truck. A lot of people are looking toward or looking forward trying to get the damage to that actually nerfed or reduced a little bit to encourage you to want to use something like electrostatic bomb as burst. Ouch. And
I'm
yeah, that's
sorry, you went
about
too
it.
far.
Yeah, the one notable change outside of the powers I mentioned would probably be overcharge. A lot of DPSs used to use it, and they would stack them, but they reduced the number of hits it takes for it to explode. So realistically, if it only takes 8 or 9 hits and you can't stack them, you might not want to use it unless you're using it as a free power to clip a trinket or something. And that's assuming there's nothing else that you could clip at the moment to go with weapon mastery. So
Well, that and
yeah,
overcharge now actually takes advantage of a PI being set up. So now you can't just. Now it's not just a move that's just there. It actually can
right.
do beneficial damage if there's a PI applied. But I'm actually looking forward to seeing that actually in a loadout. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a staple. I'm more saying that it's a valuable uh, melee option if you're gonna go the melee route. Same with Spark Barrage, just going back to Spark Barrage for a little bit. It deals more damage to polarized enemies. I see that being a good melee damage for PvE. I also see that being heavily used in PvP, probably abused a little bit, but we'll see. Um,
You,
I'm I'm interested in really seeing the benefits from Circuit Breaker because that applies to everybody, right?
no.
Oh, it just applies
Maybe?
to.
I think it's you and 3 other players actually.
Well, then yeah, I'm still fine with it applying to other teammates because that's more damage you can help your team do the faster you get things done. And let's face it, with the
I lied.
so
Just me.
heartbreaker.
Not Sharon.
So I'm still interested in seeing how it plays out. Is it going to be a staple? Is it just going to be an optional move? Will you see it played in PvP? I just want to know the direction. I want to say it's going to be staple, but I really want to just push it to more of a secondary option type deal. I don't think I'm gonna see it a lot in PvP, but it'd be kind of nice to see a surprise guy just show up, circuit breaker, level an entire area. But yeah. What else are you looking forward to in the Amperage tree?
Uh, I don't know. I think I pretty much hit all the changes. Just the healing changes to bow, cap, and invigorate. The DPS side, I'm looking at circuit breaker and static push. That's about it. I am looking forward to using Spark Barrage in PvP. At least trying it, just because I like the knockdown it can do, and I like annoying people. So, I mean,
Yeah.
and every bolt will get a crit from the weapon mastery if you manage to time it right.
Yeah.
So if you're at point blank range and you put all 5 of those bolts into somebody with the weapon mastery crit and the PI up, which you have to keep in mind since it will now work off of the polarized PI. I mean, it might do some nice chunk burst damage.
Now, do you think that electricity is going to be, when it comes to how it's PI setup, is it going to be more polarized, or do you feel it's going to be more electrocute?
I'm going to say polarized if they are running a loadout based around taking advantage of the weapon mastery crit, and probably electrified if they are trying to take advantage of the electric's awesome mechanic through a voltaic bolt.
All right. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this portion of the video. Stay tuned for the part two video where we go over some of the other updates that's going to be coming out here.